Welcome back to NTG Live, guys. How are you liking the Black Omen so far, Naomi?
It's interesting so far. Oh.
I mean, it's just the Ocean Palace, right? But different and harder. Dark Souls trilogy to the Switch. Here's the thing. I like Dark Souls, and I've played all three of them, but I haven't beaten any of them. So I think I might actually pick that up if they released a unified trilogy disc. I'd probably get that. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is really beautiful, dude. I know. As soon as I get it, we're playing it on the show. My Amazon keeps saying it's currently shipping. As soon as it gets here, I'm playing it. Dynastar, I'm over being sick for the most part. Yesterday sucked though. It's a better Skyrim than Skyrim.
That didn't work. Fucking damn it.
Oh, the Ruminators. That's what they're called? They're called Ruminators. They attack each other as well as you. Farmman's a little fun and fast. Oh. Oh god. That's Nintendo. You got a bunch of games, didn't you? Holy shit. The only games I pre-ordered were Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Odyssey, and Breath of the Wild. I'm getting an Xbox since you only like Western games, and being honest, Western games in current year are garbage. Naomi half owns an Xbox One, though. You're a failure. Well, here's the thing. You were raised on Xbox, though. You didn't even know, PlayStation was a thing until you were, 19 or some bullshit. Dark Souls in 360 frame rate was terrible. Yeah, you gotta play that on PC, man. You need a good frame rate for Dark Souls. Xbox is really good. A lot. Japanese exclusive I like. Really? Japanese exclusive on the Xbox? Really? Dave Nixon will play through all 3 Dark Souls games with no walkthroughs. If you donate money to the show, he will. I'm catching up with the chat, guys. Sorry. The DS had over FPS on everything. What, the Nintendo DS? Oh no, Dark Souls. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks for that nickname, by the way, Dynastar. You can say short, not fat. I wouldn't mind that. Look at the 360 and the One. It has nothing. Yeah, here's the thing. I haven't seen much in the way of interesting games on the Xbox One. Aside from, their exclusives, you know? Yeah, Roman, you've been going for a while, dude.
So far, the only thing I have actually played on the Xbox One is fucking the
Halo?
new Batman game. Nope, new Batman game.
You didn't play Halo 5? Or?
I did not play the new Halo.
Shit. I'd pay to have Dave play the Dark Souls trilogy. Well, Patreon, Mikuru, if you have the money and you care, I'm gonna make that into a goal soon. Yeah, I know SN10 Dog. This stuff's not even out yet. Most games in general are garbage in the past generation. I disagree, Matapasta. There were some good games last gen. Last gen, I guess, I don't know, Switch. Yeah. Switch is the next gen. PS4, Xbox One, and Wii U had some good games, dude. I think every console generation has some good games. Not knowing the glory of the Japanese master race. 100% no-hit run? Jesus. I'm still short, I'm still fat, I'm not an otaku. Thanks, Dynasty Star. They are coming, my friend. In fact, it'll probably be one of the next things we work on as soon as Dave pulls his head out of his ass, because the Attack on Titan season 2 is starting, and we have a video to put up before that. So we're probably working on one of those projects very, very soon, in the next week or two. They have a lot of classic arcade games ported. That's what MAME and Steam are for. Just Cause 3. I've never played a Just Cause game, but I've heard that they're good. The one exclusive I care about are Gears of War for the co-op, and I'd rather save for good PC specs. That's my opinion too, Mikuru. Here's the thing though, I have a really good PC for the show. I dropped $2,500. It was about a year ago now, but about $2,500 on a quality gaming PC for this show. And the first game we played on it was Life is Strange. And that game looked good. Well, as good as it's gonna get anyway. Yes, absolutely. Blame everything on Dave Nix. Dave Nix. Blame Dave Nix. Dave Nix. Let's see who's lots of people here, guys. Hello, everybody. Vol the printing took off. Oh well. If I had something to do. Hello, Igul, though. Can't even pronounce that. I have heard some good things about the Just Cause games, but I think that Dave Nix is the eternal Jew of NT. Jesus Christ. But you're actually Jewish now, eh?
No, I'm not.
I'm not going to say her last name on the show, but it's a Jewish last name. You're Jewish.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
I probably am too, because my last name is a common Jewish immigrant name for when Jews immigrated to Italy back in the day. And I'm half Italian, so I'm going to assume that I'm also Jewish. Want to have Jew babies?
Mm-mm. I'm not a Jew.
He's all sad about it.
Fucking damn it, you guys.
Wow. Have Dave played pre-Symphony of the Night Castlevania? Absolutely, dude. Here's the thing. I love Super Castlevania 4. That was a great Super Nintendo game, man. I have to say, I told the story about Way on the last Catherine show. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna this is something new here. The first was, as soon as the Wii launched its eShop, I wanted to try it out, so I bought Castlevania 4 on the eShop. And Way actually chastised me for it. Because, like, it's an old game, you already own it on the Super Nintendo, why would you buy it again? And I'm like, I just wanted to, it's a good game. And it's like, no! Oh, okay. Naomi shuts. Want to know what a Jewish pot smoker does? What?
It gets baked.
It gets baked? Good God. I might be a Jew, possibly, at least half of one. I don't really care though. I'm not interested in looking into it. Naomi Steinberg. Hello, Von Senek. What's up, bro? Gast. Naomi Goldberg with the spear on Diva. Good God, you guys! Everyone turned racist. You guys are all miniature PewDiePies. I swear to God. How are you guys doing? With their 53 million subscribers and $48 million. He revealed he made like 48 million like in 2012. Holy fuck, dude. Mm-hmm. He's riding that YouTube penis all the way to the end. It's 3 a.m. here. Oh, you're in the UK, dude? Well, thanks for showing up, man. It's good to see you. It's good to meet you. I just wish you could come up with a bunch of jokes and be on a roll just so I could say, you're on fire! Oh my God. It's like the comic that I saw. It was a fucking terrible comic. Mm-hmm. Like, Hitler, like, opens the door, and he's, like, wearing, like, a bathrobe, and he has, like, fuzzy, like, pink slippers, and he has, like, his coffee. And he walks out to, like, the mailbox to get his mail, and he, like, opens the letter that's labeled gas bill, and, like, his jaw drops. Oh my God, guys, what the fuck?
I saw that.
You saw that?
I did.
Slovenia. It'll be 2 a.m. in the UK. What's Slovenia like, dude? I'm in Canada. I'm not an American, even though most people think I am. Magic Crest. That's one of the best accessories. Check that. Oh, Chrono's magic defense is maxed. See that? The star means that he has the maximum stat for it. Where is it? Magic Crest. Magic +5, magic defense +5. Well, he doesn't need more magic defense. Does somebody else need magic defense? Everyone is pretty close to max.
I think we're good. I guess.
Jesus Christ, Matapasta. Here's the thing, Matapasta. You're gonna, like, get yourself banned. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it. Twitch will come in and be like, no, this guy has to fucking go, and then just kick you out of the chat and leave. Nova armor. That's like one of the best armors too, if you recall. How do people think you're American? I do consistently talk about U.S. politics, Dynasty Star. I gotta be honest, I know a bit, like, not much more, but I know a bit more about U.S. politics than Canadian politics. I can talk about Canadian politics, though, if you like. For example, Canada has 5 primary political parties. Wonder Woman isn't a Jew, Wonder Woman is an Amazonian, which is like she's like yeah, she's from like a Greek island, isn't she?
Nope. I don't need the Nova armor.
No.
Nope.
Portable niche, we're working on it, buddy, and I mean that with all sincerity.
What will you do? Shop. I've got all kinds of great stuff.
Dude, it's the new. He's the new man. He's a new man.
New man, new man.
Are you about Trudeau? Yeah, I'm probably gonna jump on an anime review project after the Trudeau video. Slovenia is weird but pleasant. Politicians are incompetent, and the religious leaders decided that Slovenia is going to be a religious neutral ground. That includes Islam. Well, if they rigorously enforce a religious neutral ground, that might be okay. I mean, think about it. Like, if any one religion, whether that's Islam or Christianity or anybody else, turns around and says, we're going to start making everybody follow all rules, they're going to be like, no, this is a neutral ground, nobody gets the upper hand. And if they enforce that, that's fine. But if being a neutral ground means they just, like, put their hands up and go, we're just going to lay off everything, and let the chips fall where they may, and then let whoever is an asshole show up and just start forcing people to live by their rules, if they do that, that's going to be absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, she's Greek. Yeah, exactly, man. You guys are such... They're all going on about Jews now. Like, this episode is just all about Jews. This is just where we are. My big fat Jewish wedding. What are you putting on him?
I was thinking of putting the gloom helm on him.
He loses magic defense, though.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, he's still at 93. I think that's pretty good. I don't know, though.
You could put the magic seal on him instead of the prism spectacles.
Why? What do the prism spectacles do? Major damage. Nah.
It just gives you more damage.
I'll just leave it.
Okay.
You're good.
Well. In you go.
Uh-huh.
I think this is where the water used to be. Like when it was under the ocean. Hey, it's a whirlpool. Oh yeah, this guy. Well, that's like remember Hekron?
Yeah.
There's a blue version of him. What's he called in this game? The Blubber Hulk. Okay. In the original SNES game, he was called the Tubster.
It's so much better.
And Dave and I, we rediscovered it, and we just started laughing. It's like the Tubster. Yeah, he's also very weak. Don't worry about it. What time are we at? 13 minutes, dude. We're still good. Don't worry, Naomi. We won't hurt you as long as you become a weeb to redeem yourself.
Oh, hey! Hey!
Yeah, it's the singing robots from the start. It's like on your shirt. The Gato robot on her shirt. Move your arm so you can see that they can see it. Look at this shirt, guys.
You show it off every time.
I also show off every time our plushy new sitting right here. And also, hold on, let me grab it. Also, the Chrono Trigger Player's Guide printed by Nintendo Power, which we don't really need right now, so fuck it. The Imam, the Roman Catholic and Protestant leaders, all together peacefully in times of religious times and some sort of tragedy, on TV and everything sort of deal. Oh. Well, I mean, here's the thing. As long as nobody is going around to non-believers and saying, convert or we will assault you, that's probably going to be okay. You know, you need to ratchet back the people who are going to aggressively try to transform the layout of the area, but if everyone's actually coexisting peacefully, you're probably all right. You just gotta be vigilant about that stuff, man. The new looks traumatized. Look at this guy's face. He's like, oh fuck, oh no. What are the hate speech laws like in Kazakhstan? You and Dave Nix won't say current words. Current words. Current words. I mean, I'm not gonna say the 14 words on stream because I don't feel like getting my channel fucking banned. Because that's ridiculous. Hate speech laws in Canada can be kind of shitty sometimes. They definitely stifle free speech. Oh, you got through. Good job. Oh, look, there's more ruminators. Hey, there's a billion of us.
Woo!
It's pretty chill, no one's forcing anything. That's good, man. That's good. If that's how it is, That's pretty good. It's better than, you know, Paris and Germany that are getting blown the fuck out right now. Jesus. For example, in Ontario they recently passed an anti-Islamophobia law, which is ridiculous, by the way, because Islam is not a race, it is a religion. It's completely natural to be phobic of ideas that can hurt you if implemented into law, which is what Sharia law is. There is no reason not to be like, hey man, I don't want to see all the women forcibly converted and wearing hijabs in Ontario. Fuck that. And yet we cannot criticize Islam right now in this province. I'm still gonna do it because fuck that. I don't care. But yeah, dude. Oh yeah, they open their eyes and like you have to like not be seen by them. That's how that works. Tell us the 14 words you want to say, Devo. I'm not saying the 14 words. Fuck off. The 14 words are like known, like they're widely known as like this white supremacist slogan. Mm-hmm. Like when someone says 14 words, they're referencing that stuff. I can show you them after, I guess, but I'm not doing it on stream. God damn it. I don't mind being controversial on stream, but I do plan to keep the channel up so I can at least live on this and still get some money from Twitch. Oh, they took off.
Yep.
Islam is a political version of the religion, so it's worse. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, I've read the Quran, and it is as much a religious text as it is a political text. There's a lot about how to run an Islamic republic in that book. And we actually talked about it earlier today. There are certain things in the Quran that for its time were very progressive. You know, for example, the Quran came out like, what, 700 AD or something? That's when the world was dominated by empires and monarchies. And yet in the Quran it states that all Islamic republics have to be democratically run. That people have to be elected to, I forget what they call it, but it's like a judicial body that runs the Islamic Republic. So back in 700 AD, the idea of democracy is pretty radical. However, the Quran also states that people who leave Islam need to be crucified and beheaded, and that is not so progressive. So all the actual progressive bits on how to run an Islamic Republic in the Quran have largely been superseded by the Anglo-Saxon tradition of Western democracy. So all that's left is just absolute bullshit. Live on this like the filthy E-slib you want to be, you man-horse. Sargon of Kakard? Jesus Christ, dude. I have no problem with living on the internet. I'm making, you know, a little bit of money at this point on doing this stuff, so I'm okay with that. I am kind of living the dream in a sense, but I don't think those guys are gonna close their eyes. No, they're just gonna get you. It's a perfect book and is beautifully written, infidel. Oh yeah, you think so? Downing Star, absolutely, 100%, dude. I'm sure that's gonna come eventually. Maybe the next time somebody blows something up. How many money?
Why didn't that one die?
Because you're bad at video games.
Shut up.
Then why was the Ottoman Empire so shit and the Empire was the head of the Sunni cult? Because here's the thing, man. Matapasta, this happens with Christians too, so it's not just an Islam thing. But there's going to be some Christians, even though the Bible does outright say, you know, hey, how about you stone adulterers and shit like that? That's in the Bible too. But Christians don't do that nowadays. You know, you always get individuals who pick and choose what parts of the religion that they actually want to follow. That happens all the time. And it happens with Muslims too. Even though there are very strict interpretations. No, go back down. Yeah, there are very strict interpretations of Sharia law. Many Muslims do not follow strict interpretation because, just like many Christians don't follow a strict interpretation of the Bible. It's the same bullshit. So you get, in the past, like the Ottoman Empire, and in the present, like Saudi Arabia, these Islam monarchies, which makes no sense under Sharia law. But they kind of like just twist it and they just go, fuck it, let's just do it anyway, you know? That's just how this goes. You know, just because you know how to JRPG doesn't mean the game is bad.
To be fair, you make a good point. But it still is bad. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna fucking kick you out of the house.
Ow, ow, ow.
You can go live on my goddamn driveway.
No.
Where did this anti-fairy meme start? I'm nice. You're a nice guy. You think so? You think he's a nice guy?
Sometimes.
He's stealing. Oh, dude, another Tubster. Okay, we just hit 20 minutes, guys. So next episode, I don't know. Maybe Naomi will die at the next box. Who knows? BRB.
Maybe.